right, we are breaking this big news coming in from NCR, the national capital. Big lead on the odd even DTC bus travel, is going to be made free during the odd even week next week, which means that when the odd even formula is going to be implemented next week, the DTC bus travel will be made free. Basically, my news editor Shivani breaking the story, joining me on more on this. Shivani, more details, please. In fact, Kejriwal wants to really facilitate his odd even formula. Better late than never, at least.
Yeah, so of course they'll have to do as much as possible, the Delhi government, since they're implementing odd even at a very short notice. And there's always a crunch of public transport in Delhi, especially buses and metro. They're already overworked and overburdened. And during odd even, of course, there will be increased pressure on these services. So what the government has just decided to do is to make bus travel in DTC buses free for those 5 days when the odd even will come into effect in Delhi. This will also mean that there will be added pressure on the DTC bus services, how they'll manage, because they cannot overnight increase the number of buses flying in Delhi, which will be a major challenge for them. So the transport minister in Delhi, Kailash Gehlot, has been holding a lot of meetings recently, and they have now decided to make bus travel free. What they've also done is spoken to the cab aggregators to ensure that there is no surge pricing or peak pricing during the week when odd even will come into effect. And they're going to come up with some more plans. But the big question that remains is that how will they ensure that buses are able to take on the load of extra passengers if they can't use their cars? Because the number of buses remains the same. They're not being able to get a huge cachet of extra buses for the odd even week.
Absolutely. Shivani Gupta tracking that story very, very closely. We know that, Shivani, many thanks for joining us on that story and breaking it first on Republic. Arvind Kejriwal, in fact, has been under tremendous flack, receiving a lot of flack for the inability to contain the smog crisis in Delhi. Well, let's now move on to the other top story of the day, the latest that we have for you on Pradyuman murder case.
Right now I'm reporting from India Gate area of National Capital, and you can see that the situation has not improved yet. Today there is a thick layer of smog today also in National Capital, where the visibility level has again dipped in. Well, the government has come out with some measures, and they are going to implement odd even scheme yet again from 13th of November to 17th of November. But the decision has been taken very late by the Delhi government, and since beginning they have indulged in blame game, blaming the Haryana government and blaming the Punjab government. The big question is why Delhi government has woke up this late.